Euan Strathearn. The 17th of May 2018 Thistle were relegated following playoff defeat to Dundee United. SNS Group Partick Thistle take on Livingston in the Premiership playoffs as they look to maintain their place in the top flight. For Livingston, it will be their first taste of the playoffs at top division level, but the Jags have faced this situation before. At the end of the 1995-96 season, whilst Livingston were celebrating winning the third division title in their first season under their new name, Thistle took on Dundee United in a two-legged playoff for a place in the Scottish Premier Division. The Firhill side had finished 9th in the Premier Division as United came second in the First Division. After two hotly contested affairs, United gained promotion courtesy of an extra-time Euan Coyle goal, and condemned Partick Thistle to relegation. TV casts an eye back to the dramatic encounter. The 1995-96 season Thistle's Ian Cameron tussles with Rab Shannon. SNS Group Murdo MacLeod was in charge of Partick Thistle as they faced a Dundee United team under the stewardship of Canada's stalwart Billy Kirkwood. In the 95-96 season, Walter Smith's Rangers lifted the Premier Division title, while Thistle finished one place ahead of bottom side Falkirk, who were relegated automatically. Meanwhile, the Tangerines ended the First Division level on points with Greenock Morton, but their superior goal difference meant they progressed to face Thistle after Dunfermline pipped them to first place. Current Premiership sides Dundee, St Mirren, St Johnstone and Hamilton helped to make up that year's First Division, as well as the now-defunct Clydebank. Kirkwood arguably had the better squad with Scotland caps Stephen Pressley, Christian Daly, Andy McLaren, Gary McSwegan and Robbie Winters in his ranks, as well as one-time Ireland international Euan Coyle. The matches Billy Kirkwood returned United to the Scottish Premier Division. SNS Group Partick Thistle 1-1 Dundee United. First leg, Sunday, May 12, 1996 for Hill. A crowd of 10,000 plus saw the sides share the spoils. Thistle dominated the early stages and were rewarded 20 minutes in when Stephen Pressley fouled Billy McDonald in the air, allowing Andy Lyons to step up and curl a 30-yard free kick beyond ally Maxwell. United pushed for the equalizer, and with 25 minutes left a Craig Brewster effort cannoned off the bar, allowing a relief Nicky Walker to collect the rebound. Thistle almost snatched a second as the home side made a rare break following severe pressure from United. Maxwell denied McDonald and then Ian Cameron. Walker again rescued Thistle by palming away a header from Brewster after Robbie Winters supplied a cross from the right. Less than 5 minutes remained when Dave Bauman crossed for Christian Daly to majestically head the equalizer into the top right-hand corner of Walker's net. United boss Kirkwood admitted, "Had it not been for Nicky Walker, we might have come away with a win." Dundee United 2-1 Partick Thistle. Second leg, Thursday, May 16, 1996 Tannadice. A sold-out Tannadice witnessed a tense and dramatic playoff second leg which saw the home side come from behind to win in extra time. Ian Cameron gave Thistle the lead, converting his spot kick following a foul by Brian Welsh on Nicky Henderson. Dundee United pressed for an equalizer as keeper Nicky Walker played a pivotal role in ensuring Thistle remained in the tie thanks to quick reflexes. But with 20 seconds remaining in normal time, Walker was beaten. A cross from Andy McLaren resulted in the ball bobbing about the penalty area, with Welsh supplying the finish with his head. Extra time saw Walker once again produce a couple of good saves, and it seemed as if the tie was destined for penalties until Euan Coyle knocked in another McLaren cross from 6 yards in the 115th minute to send United back into the top flight. What they said. Euan Coyle and Brian Welsh celebrate their promotion. SNS Group. Years later, Brian Welsh spoke of the madness of that night at Tannadice. In an interview with the Sunday Herald, he reflected, "I was pumped up and I remember after scoring that goal, with the confidence we had, there was only going to be one winner. At the end of normal time, I couldn't stand still, there was so much adrenaline flowing. I think everybody knew we were going to win it and that was the way it turned out. It was a packed stadium, a great atmosphere. Andy McLaren did brilliantly that night, setting up the goal. He did magnificently. But I look back now and the players that came through for Dundee United around that time were absolutely frightening. In my reserve team we had Billy McKinlay, Duncan Ferguson, Ray McKinnon, John O'Neill, Andy McLaren, myself and Alan Preston. It was an unbelievable group." What happened next? Murdo McLeod did not manage again after leaving Partick Thistle. SNS Group following their playoff clash, each side went on to experience contrasting fortunes. Only 6 games into their return to the top flight, Dundee United sacked Billy Kirkwood, replacing him with Tommy McLean. He led United to a third-place finish but their subsequent form did not match up to this achievement, and McLean left the club 18 months later. Over at Firhill though, a decade of turbulence followed their relegation. Murdo McLeod was sacked in 1997 and a year later the club came close to bankruptcy, kept afloat by the fan-organized Save the Jags campaign, and dropped to the third tier at the end of the 1997-98 season. Club legend John Lambie commenced his third spell as manager and under his stewardship, Thistle enjoyed a brief revival, winning back-to-back promotions in 2001 and 2001-02, to regain their place in the Scottish Premier League. Download the STV News app is Scotland's favourite and is available for iPhone from the App Store and for Android from Google Play. Download it today and continue to enjoy STV News wherever you are.